talking about 10 things that require zero talent that any athlete can have. And today it's going to be called being coachable. This is something, to me, it's the foundation of success of all athletics is being coachable. That means you listen, and you put into action. It means you trust and you obey. It means you're a doer of what you've heard. Listen. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you need to listen twice as much as you talk. And to be being coachable, there's a submission, there's a trust. That's a hard word these days, submission. A lot of people have a problem with that. But when you submit into something, you're agreeing to go with that program, with that structure of what they put in place, and you want to be coached to fill into that organization. So, you're moldable. That means you're being formed. You're willing to let your mind submit to listen to what they're teaching or training. You're trying to, being coachable is you're willing to be built, to build. They're going to build something in you to make you become better. Being coachable is a choice. You can either be stiff and strive and resist and defy, have doubt and questions, or you can be flexible, you can agree, you can accept, you can believe, and you can be in agreement and unison with what the coach is saying. I had teams that used to coach in basketball. We would push logs across the fields. We would run in the sand at the river, and we would carry a backpack, and we'd go run around the track, and my guys would be like, I'm not in track, I'm not in football, I'm not in distance running. And I said, well, you can go play basketball in rec league, because that's what we're going to do, because we're going to prepare, because mentally we were preparing for what we were trying to achieve. And it was a mental thing to do these things to become stronger and tougher and push yourself in a way you probably hadn't been pushed before. So, they might not have believed in my system, but that was my system, and it worked, and we won 9 championships. So, but it was something that helped us to put our body and know that we were in control and have a strong mind. So being coachable is something you have a choice to do. You can, you can agree, you can listen, you can focus, you can be moldable and flexible. Don't be in strife, division. Don't be contentious with everything, but just fit in and agree to let time have its work and see that a program. The great thing is once a program has been successful, it's easier to fit in and be coachable because you believe in it. Sometimes when the coach is new, it's not as easy because he hasn't shown or established anything. But being coachable is something that God requires us to be with Him. We should be pliable and be willing to listen and be conformed, like He's trying to have us conformed into the image of Christ. The same way as a coach, he's trying to get you to conform to being an image of what you can be so a team can be successful. So be coachable. Allow yourself to be built and developed by the coach so that you can be the best you can be.